Hey, what's going on, guys? Minico here, and we are back for some more Motor Town. Is it Motor Town? Yeah. Forgot the name of it then real quick. But we are back with some more Motor Town, and picking up where we left off from last episode. We strapped a turbo into our little Tonka truck here. And it's pretty quick now. So we should be able to go back and forth doing our deliveries a lot quicker than before, and no doubt we'll be tipping over a hell of a lot more because I'm going to take all the corners like I'm bloody Colin McRae. But before we get started into all that, I've got some comments I'd like to show you guys. Now, as of right now, first episode on this series is in and around the region of 250 views, which is a heck of a lot for me. Now, there's only a small handful of videos that are either close or above that mark for me. So 250 views already in the space of a couple of days, I think it is actually unreal. So thank you very much for all the views. Thank you for the likes and the comments as well. You know, just not got many comments, but the two comments that are like really positive is, oh, you've done a great job. I'm gonna put them up on the screen here. You know, I appreciate you guys, I really do. Clear me throat. But there is one comment. It's not a bad comment. It's not a bad comment at all. But this one that I'm gonna put up on screen now. They were just wondering, how is it a simulator? So I'm just gonna touch on that a little bit. I thought do it best in a video than actually replying to a comment, because obviously comments can be interpreted loads of different ways. So this isn't your typical simulator. This is more of a, what you call it? This is more of a, I suppose, transportation simulator and not basic needs, but like supply and demand. That's the word I was looking for. So it's not a simulator in your typical sense of like Euro Truck Simulator or Bus Simulator or whatever. You know, by no means is it anything like that. But just for what you're doing, where you're loading cargo and it's supply and demand, you're being a delivery driver, or you can be a bus driver or a bin man. You know, in that sense, it is a form of simulator. Now, like I said, it's not 100% a simulator. It is more of a chilled type of game, but you've got a lot of supply and demand in that process of everything as well. Alright, so these are going to the cornfield, or corn farm even. So I hope that clears it up. I wasn't saying it's 100% a simulator, because I know it's not. But at the same time, you could also interpret it as a form of multi-role simulator. You know, it's like that police car there. If you want to go and be a police officer, you can go and be a police officer, as long as you reach the certain requirements needed to be a police officer. I thought the old man was struggling then. It's definitely overweight. We're going to put a lot of stress on these tires, so we'll need to get some new tires soon and be able to beef up our suspension a lot. But yeah, I hope that clears it up for you. Like I said, I didn't want to put it in the comment because obviously, like I said, comments can be interpreted differently, and I didn't want it coming across as like, you know, like I'm trying to have a go or you're trying to have a go. It's a genuine question, like, how is it a simulator? You know, this is my interpretation of how I think it is a simulator. Now, obviously, if you go onto the store page, nowhere on that store page does it say a simulator. It just says transportation, open world, and co-op, I think it is. So it's not tagged as a simulator. But at the end of the day, you could easily interpret it as a form of simulator. But nonetheless, we're going to jump straight into this. So we've got about a total of about 6Ks to get done. It's a good thing I avoided them. I lost a fair bit of grip then on that bit of up ramp. Yeah, today's car's gone red already. Jesus, it's not a happy bunny, this car, is it? But yeah, today's jobs are, one, deliver this because it's one of our current tasks to do, which is deliver cargo as well as pick up cargo at the start of the episode. After that, like I said, we might go and give taxi driving a bit of a go. Now, with our current levels, we are level 11 in delivery driving. As for regular driving, I don't think we're that high. I think we're about maybe level 5, level 6. So if we just press escape real quick, it'll come up with all our current levels. Yeah, so we're level 5 in just regular old driving and level 11 in our truck experience. Well, we've got taxi experience, bus experience, racer experience, wrecker, which is tow trucks, and then police as well. So we've got many different experiences we can do within this game, and at this moment in time it is still early access, so lots more will be added. I'm hoping at some point down the line that they would add maybe helicopters, maybe a few boats, you know, just to, I don't know, really get a full spectrum of everything. I would say planes, but it means, you know, proper clearing out a good chunk of area to add a couple of airports. You stupid taxi driver. What a muppet. And now we've got the police. Even though he pulled out on me, we have the police. He's coming up hot and heavy in our rear view, but am I going to pull over right now? Oh no, I've lost my trailer. No wonder I went dead light. I'm not shopping, you gotta catch me. There's a bin truck there, mate. Where's my trailer? He'll probably catch me as soon as I go and try and get my trailer attached, but it was that taxi driver's fault. It wasn't my fault. He decided that he was pulling out on me. I thought I'd be a bit brave as well. I've tweaked my controls a little bit. So my... It said pull... He just said pull over, but he just drove straight past. Yeah, so I thought I'd be a bit brave today. So I've got my clutch pedal as the handbrake. So I figured that would be useful for us. I have pulled over, don't you worry. You have a very manly voice for someone that doesn't... Don't tell me I'm bogged down here. I am completely bogged down here at the minute. There we go. Go, go, go. This is the issue as well. Like, as soon as you get caught up in the mud, it's gonna... bog you down. It's a good... Oh, God. What? Right. Let's have a look at this properly. Let's get reversed up to it. This is not going well at all. This is not going it how I wanted it to go straight away. Alright, with the landing gear, put the landing gear up. Landing gear, it's not a bloody plane. Loading gear. Perfect. And then hook the trailer up. It is still called a landing gear, but it's not a bloody plane. There we go, it's rolling freely now. It's rolling freely, but it's not wanting to bloody go anywhere. Right, so we're gonna have to go to the nearest roadside. 400 coins. Are you... Jesus! What was that all about? There we go. No idea what that was all about then. Right. Oh god, it's going wrong, it's going wrong. Have you? I don't think I've strapped these down, have I? I don't remember me strapping these down. So I've got all the weight shifting from left side to right side. It's going bad, guys. It's a bad start already. Right, strap down, strap down. Everything in here doesn't matter. Because it's got a big cage. But let's get back into here. Right, 900 meters away, and I believe this is for everything that's in the trailer. And then it's just that 2.5k trip. So we'll do a couple of little jump cuts just well, we'll jump until we get to where we need to be for this one, and then I don't know, maybe don't start tail slapping. Then maybe a little cheeky time lapse just to get us to the next destination. So let's reconvene once we make the first drop off. Guys, I did it again. I may or may not have had an accident. That was totally not my fault. I took that corner incredibly slow, and the trailer decided that it was going to do a bit of a tank slapping maneuver. That's 300, can't read, 500 coins though. That is ridiculous. Right. I'm so close as well. I'm pretty much there. Right. Handbrakes on. Landing gear. Okay, that was incredibly delayed. And then landing gear again. You can get past that. I know you're a bus, but jeez, you can get past that. I don't think we're doing that one right away. Okay, come on. I think we get rid of the heavier load first, which if that's the case, that's going to be ideal for us. Right, if it's a heavier load first, we'll go ahead and get straight into a time lapse then. So let's go ahead and crash into a tree. Yep, that happened. Definitely a bit overloaded, guys. That's for damn sure. I didn't even turn that sharply or anything then. Right, let's gingerly, by not going above 50, we'll stay at 46 and we'll get into a bit of a tight. He says down, we're going 48. Slow your roll there, please. Right, let's do speed limit set to 46. Right, time lapse time. My god. Alrighty, that was a bit touchy right at the very end there, but this is definitely the two heavier boxes. Definitely the drop off for these. Why does it have to be a dirt road though? I get that we're going up to a cornfield, but a lumpy ass dirt road is the last thing we need. Then again though, that guy's stuck in the middle of the cornfield and eventually we'll have to go and drag him out. Is he on his side as well? That'd be brilliant if he's on his side. Oh no. A tow truck is stuck in the middle of a field and requires a tow. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Let's get ourselves out of that jackknife. I can't wait till we get rid of these boxes. I bloody hate these boxes. Your heavy pallets of Shizen are here, good sir. But again as well, I hope at some point in the future of this game development that it allows you to maybe work on these farms as well. So you get like farming experience. You know, just again, it's more variety. So when you do go into like a public server, you have a load of different things to do. Because when you go into one of these public servers, everybody's trying to do like a really high supply and demand for everything, really. Oh, drive trophy put my teeth back in. Drive trophy taxi. Jesus. Okay. Well, that's definitely going to be our next job. So, but first and foremost, we need to go 1.8 Ks in that direction, and it should be a little bit easier for us now because we haven't got the heavy ass boxes in the back of our bed, and then we've got to go God knows how many Ks that way after that. Come on. Okay, okay. Ooh. It's not, my wheel's not happy. You might be able to hear my wheel at the minute. It is not happy trying to combat everything and the force feedback and everything. It is definitely not a happy bunny. I think improvements are called for on this truck. Definitely called for. But I think the next sort of like flatbed truck that we can drive, that's like going to be the better option for us. Okay. Is kind of like a 7.5 ton flatbed truck, and they're about 40 grand, if I remember correctly. Now we can get ourselves a loan. I'm going to leave it down to you guys on whether or not we get a loan. That's a Supra. Hey, we get a Supra? Now I'm going to leave it to you guys on whether or not we get the loan. Because if we get the loan, we'll have to then work even harder to get the repayments on the go. But if we don't get the loan, every bit of money that we make is ours, not every bit of money we make and then maybe a little bit will go back towards the loan. But like I said, I'm going to leave it down to you guys, and you guys can decide my fate on whether or not we get a loan. If we survive that long, I didn't even do anything. I just lost traction. And I'm stuck again. How am I stuck again? Come on. I'm not calling for another tow again. I don't have the money. Well, I do, but it's not the point. Okay. We're gonna have to go on roadside assistance again. 600. It's getting more and more expensive. What is this all about? Alright, so I think definitely race suspension in the rear is called for, because that is not level and that is causing us to lose traction on the front wheel, so we can't turn. So beefier suspension on the rear just to keep our front end down. Okay, okay. I'm gonna cut before I completely lose my mind. I know it's only 600 meters, but we're gonna do another little jump cut, and then I'm gonna bin this truck up, and we're gonna go drive a taxi for a bit. We'll be an Uber driver. My God, I've made it. I span around like 3 more times, but I made it. Oh my god. Well, there's an RV there. That's nice. 4,336 pennies. Thank you very much, good sir. Please don't order that much again because I don't think my truck can take it. It's already damaged enough as it is. Right, so we need to go 1.3 Ks in that direction. Oh, we're low on fuel. We're low on fuel, guys. That's no good. Are we coming into a town? I hope we're coming into a town because I need some fuel. Are you a fuel place as well, or are you just no. I mean, you need fuel for it, but you need fuel in order for yourself to work. Right, let's keep going. I would say we'll haul ass down this thing, but if we haul ass, we're gonna topple on over. But yeah, another thing that is the thing with this game, like all the AI traffic, that is literally all it is, it's AI traffic. They do very little in the way of supply and demand for everything. So you've got 4 or 5 different regions to manage and maintain yourself. Ideally you want a couple of friends on, or at least get on a early dedicated server. And when I mean early, I mean like it's literally just started. Or you could join any dedicated server really. I mean, if you join one that's already got everything cracked down and nailed, you'll have an easier time of understanding how things work. As of right now, we are going to try and master it all ourselves. I might see if I can get a couple of friends on at some point just to sort of be in the background type of thing. Because when it comes to building our own like garage or our own house, that's where the supply and demand's gonna heavily affect us, because we need to provide logs from like the lumberyard and everything like that. It's gonna be a massive mess really. Like we'll need to provide the concrete, the wood, the bricks, everything. There's no, oh, we'll let you off if this. No, we need to do it all. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go. There's no fuel still. Why is there no fuel? I don't like the fact that there's no fuel station here. Right, well, first off, let me turn my engine off before we run out. Where are we? Where, oh where? I probably looked directly at myself over here. Okay. Well, can I just not get the trophy taxi from over here? Because I know there's a fuel station over here as well somewhere. I think. Because there's no fuel. There's no fuel or anything here. Whereas if we fly down this main road, there's got to be fuel around. Yeah, fuel station right there. Or gas station. Yeah. So I'm gonna cut to where we get the gas station, because no doubt I will die instantly. I should would have helped if I made a waypoint. There we go. 3.4 Ks. Ooh. Why did you put flames on an E30? Why put flames on the E30? In fact, let's do a bit of a time lapse, because it'd be funny then when the fuel runs out. That isn't for me. No, it is for me. What did I do? Guys, what did I do? Well, we're running from the law. No time lapse because we're running from the law. In our little Tonka truck with very little fuel. It's fine because as soon as we get across the border into another region, the police won't bother us. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But we've got just a tickle over 7 grand to also spend on this little K truck, and then we will cut to where we're in the taxi. Because before we do anything else, I want to get this truck at least slightly better modified and maybe a change of tyres on the rear. If I could get dualies for this, that would have been brilliant, but I can't. Can you get any dualies? And that aero kit, do you remember that aero kit as well? My god. If we have the money at the end of this episode, I'm putting that aero kit on this truck. It's going to be a half wide body aero kit on a little K truck. Oh. Oh no, there's the police. Do not pull in front of me. Oh, thank you. Right, I'm gonna skip ahead because we've got quite the ways to go, and oh, that's good. The map's now changed to the taxi over there, so we don't have to drive all the way back. So I'm gonna do a quick jump cut, and we'll get to where we need to be. We've arrived safely at the fuel station, and we've just about lost the police. So how do I? Oh, there we go. I thought it was press and hold like it is for Euro Truck, but I guess not. 238 coins though, just to get a full tank. It's not bad, could be worse. EV chargers right there. Right, let's get ourselves over to the tuning shop. And then the taxi place is literally right next door. For those of you that are wondering about the house as well, there's literally not much to show you. Literally not. You've got a lamp and a bed on the inside, that is it. And it's the world's thinnest house as well. Alright, let's repair the vehicle. Very good. And then I wanted not paint. Not paint. Don't want paint. Parts, that's what I wanted. Suspension ride height. That's $4,000 in itself. Can I do that? And then just... That's... Oh my god. Get it on a +2 then. Do you reckon a +2 will be alright? I mean, I'm literally only one in the suspension, so I could easily do a +3 and it should be fine. Because then that'll bring the rear up and the front will still remain the same. So if I do on that one and then that one, and it's kind of level again. Happy days. It slowly backs itself out. I'm not doing this, it does start to slowly back itself out. And depending on what car you get as well, will depend on how quick it will back out. Or how heavy of a load you've got on. Alright, so if I just park you here. Turn you off. I love it, the trailer's bigger than the bloody truck. I love that car. Oh god, we're getting into a bloody ladder. Alright then. I'm sorry, what? So we're picking up from here. And then we're dropping off there. Okay. And that's near enough $4,000. Why was I not doing this before? Taxis are the best way to make money at the minute. Is that a Porsche? I'm going to assume it was meant to be some form of Porsche. Or Porsche. However you want to say it. Right, let's get this passenger. And then we've got ourselves a rather long time lapse to get through. Yeah, on then. Porsche. 3,870 coins to go 5.8k. Oh god, we got a comfort thing. Okay. He's going to be rather uncomfortable because one, it's a ladder, and two, I'm driving it. Oh yeah, no. Alright then. Anyways, let's get on with the time lapse, I suppose. My god, this passenger's not gonna ride with me again, and my Uber rating's gonna go down to 1 star. Okay, so it's safe to say that we're not cut out to be taxi drivers. His comfort went from the two little blocks there at the top to now none, because they were glowing white, or they were like white solid blocks. Still got $3,000 though. Okay, I'll still take the $3,000. Don't think he wants to ride with us again, like. Become a minibus driver. No, we'll do taxis for a bit. We'll do like maybe 1 or 2 more taxi runs, just to get a feel for it, and then we'll go do the minibus. Can't believe we've got $4,000 at the minute though. And all we've done is just 1 little run. This wheel is working overtime at the minute. Right. We're on the wrong side of the road, but it's fine. Let's get ourselves in. Oh, I didn't want to get out. Drive the car. There we go. And then, so okay, that's 2,400. But even then, that. Oh God. His voice said, "Thank you very much." Alright, let's do a couple more taxi runs. Will you just spin it so we can go this way instead? Or are you actually telling me to turn around because... Okay. You let me go this way, that's fine. But yeah, them 2 cars though, that I ended up crashing into, or nearly crashing into. There's a thing called turn your indicator on before you're literally about to make the turn. You know, so it's like, here, oh, let me throw my indicator on, right, like, give me plenty of notice so I can slow down. And then it's, some of them have like the European style indicators, like this car that I'm in. So it's got the proper amber indicators. And then you've also got some that are like the US style, where it's the entire light and it blinks red. I'm not really used to that. I'm used to the amber lights. Well, you're a bit stuck, aren't you? I would love to help, but all I can do is laugh. So yeah, they're my reasonings for crashing into all them vehicles there, is because of the types of lights or the types of indicators that they had, because there was the Porsche and then there was also the limo as well. And yeah, I'm not used to them lights. I'm not a big fan of them lights. But I will know for next time to try and stay a little bit more away. Can't park there, mate. Come on, 1 kilometre to go. These guys seem to be a lot more comfortable than the last guy. I also accidentally hit my handbrake as well last time instead of the foot brake. I hit the handbrake instead, so that's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. What in the world? Oh, does he win a street race? I think that's what that means. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Interesting. Another thing that I want you guys to do as well, whilst it's just come to me, is if you have any suggestions on what you want to see during this series. Now, I've got something I want to work towards, which is to actually get one of them trucks there. To get one of these cab over trucks and a trailer. Now, that is like my goal at the minute. But if you have any suggestions on what you want to see during this series, then by all means put it in the comments section below, and if we can make it happen, we'll make it happen. You know, I may also be open to having a couple of you guys join me as well, just to make things a little bit more interesting, especially if it's going to come to like the bigger jobs.
Thank you very much.
Why did I only get $1,000, or does he want to go somewhere else? Oh, he wants to go somewhere else. You lazy bastard. It was like 200 meters. You couldn't have walked. You absolute lazy fuck. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to pick him up. Oh wait, that is both of them gone. Why did I only get £1,000? Strange. Alright, anywho's. Let me spin around and then I'll pick him up. The traction control light is not having it today, is it? Alright. Where do you want to go? Oh, you want to go back to where... That's good, because we also need to go to the quest destination there. So, I am happy with that. But yeah, if you guys want to see anything in this series, I'll be sure to try and make it happen. And any big things going on, I will be more than likely requesting help from you guys. Especially when it comes to like either building like one of the bigger houses or even then like the large garage as well. Just to get materials back and forth, back and forth. So if you want to be involved in all that, then you're going to have to join the Discord in order to actually know when I'm going to be doing that. And just so I can also coordinate a lot better with you guys and give you guys specific roles on the matter. I'm getting distracted here. Mrs. is watching YouTube at the minute and I'm like looking up every now and then. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions at all, put them in the comment section. Join the Discord as well. I'll link that in the bio, in the description below. And one more thing as well, I still need a name for the company. Now we can't do the company until we get to level 10, but we're nearly there. So it's either going to be this episode right at the end, or maybe the start of the next episode, or in and around that area anyway. So it's definitely going to be between episodes 2 and 3 on getting the company. So I need name suggestions. Now I was going to go with something simple like Minico's Logistical Company, just to keep it nice and simple. But if you guys have any other suggestions, bang it down in the comments. You know, I love reading through the comment sections of all my videos. Like, I'll read through them, reply to them. If I don't reply to them, you know, I'm gonna like the comment anyway. Unless it's negative. Then if it's negative comments, I'll still read the negative comments. But that's about it, really. Now, I'm not saying the comment from earlier that flashed up on the screen was a negative comment. It was just at the time I was screenshotting them getting ready for this, and then by the time this video gets out I have probably liked said comment and would have had I would have said that I have explained everything in the second episode regarding your comment. So like I said, I'll get around to doing everything and everything I can when it comes to my channel, and interact as much as I can with you guys. But I would also like a little bit more interaction from you guys as well, especially when it comes to suggestions, because I want you guys to get involved with this as much as possible. And then even more so if you guys are actually wanting to join in with this little series as well. Like, I could always have extra helpers within the company. And what do you know? Rambling on for 10 minutes actually gets you somewhere. Right. We're not going to do you. We are going to just get to the minibus and start minibus driving. When it said minibus, I wasn't expecting this. Now, to me, a minibus is that. Or, I don't know, a bit more van-like. This is just... It is a minibus to a degree, but it's not a minibus used for routes. Alright, let's try out the bus route. It want new. Okay, from there to there, it's not too bad. Oh god, don't want to do that. From there to there might be better, as it's just one route. But that's one route as well, but that's like one heck of a route. What's that one? That one's down to there, and then that'll be back around in that way. That one might be better. Let's do that one. Oh god, this isn't one of them high revving little truck things. Now, I know I'm not parked up properly, but at the same time, there's no other buses here at the minute, so... all aboard, I guess. Anybody actually getting in, or no? Don't think so. So I don't know if the 2 minutes and 40 odd that was on there means I can set off, or if I have to wait. Lamborghini. You can't park there, mate. I was going to say Lamborghini, but the cement truck caught my attention instead. Right, let's roll in with a time lapse of me attempting to drive this bloody beetle van thing. Oh god. Rightio, so we're near enough at the next bus stop. Still no passengers, but at the same time, I do believe this works off a daytime, nighttime cycle, so it's busier during the day than it is during the night. Hoping these two jump on. I'm not going back. Emptiness.
Hello?
Oh, so I got one extra person. Oh, man. How much did I get for that? £2 was it? Or was that from the taxi? I can't remember. We're on £8 at the minute though. 8,607 coins, and it's bloody raining again. Let's just have a look. Yeah, so we're going. Oh god. Didn't realise it would continue going on. Right. Let's try and give this passenger the best ride on a really old hippie bus that he's ever had. We'll try our very best. And we've made it back nice and safely, and the guy seems to be relatively comfortable. He's not going to complain, I hope. Don't know what that stop thing means though. I mean, oh, I just want to open the doors. Oh, give me 1 minute. Right, there we go. Anybody else want to get in? No? Oh, I really thought I'd actually get somewhere with that. So that's the buses. I'm not too sure if I'm a big fan of this one. Now granted, this is what you start out with, and eventually you'd work your way up the different size of buses, so the next one you'd get would be that one, then that one, then that one. I still don't like this bus though. Like, that's just, no thank you. I got to transport 5 passengers. Oh, can I do that from like a busier city though? Like this one, I know this one's busier. So we're just gonna fast travel to here. Firstly, since we got 9 grand, we're going to upgrade our little Tonka truck again because it needs upgrading. Drastically needs upgrading because that suspension bounce as well is that's not going to help us out. So we need to stiffen up all the anti-roll bars, all the bushings, just basically do everything. Can we spin it to there? Parts, suspension dampening, and that's per corner this as well, I think. So if we do, are these all 2 grand? Oh no, there we go, that's where it gets to 3. Okay, so if we do up to 200%, 200% dampening, that should honestly do us. Can I? So it's still level. I know we're jackknifed, but okay, that seems better. Obviously, the suspension at the front is still at the standard stock suspension, so it's not going to be as stiff, and the trailer itself still has a bit of weight to it. Let's just get ourselves over to here. We'll park up in this little corner here. And we'll try again with the buses over in this section here. Alright, so I think this one will do us. Oh. Could have at least put us in the correct area. There we go. Right, I need to do 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I have one more, please? No? Alrighty then. So this one is going to be one of these drive around this town. Apparently there's 33 passengers to pick up. So we're definitely going to get some money from this. And I think, just for the sake of it, and to get the route and everything looking pretty, we'll do a bit of a time lapse with this. Because I believe, well, like you see on the map, it is just to go around and around and around it in some form of loop. So you don't need me commentating over said little bit of loop unless we topple over, crash and die and get towed away whilst we're on our roof. Which, you know, you never know, it could happen. But anyways, probably our last time lapse, I want to say. Maybe, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Alright, so we're coming back now to the stop, finish of everything, which is the actual main boss station, I guess you want to call it. And that was just one of the many little loops that you can get going whilst being a potential bus driver. And look, we've actually unlocked the next bus, which is that wee little small bus right there. Okay, we'll do that. Just give me a second. Jesus, need to let the passengers out first. Santa Claus was 2 Santa Clauses are in our bus. Cool. Town effect bonus. Comfort bus. Nice. So our overall driving level is 9. And we got another 9 grand for that, so let's I guess let's go and try and do something with the front suspension to stop it bouncing as much as it is, because this is going to be our main vehicle that we need to focus on. This is what's going to get us the money. This is going to be our little money truck at the minute. Alright, so let's get ourselves into here, and then after that we'll summon a car. We'll probably summon that car that we had at the start. Just have it at our house, out the way, instead of just leaving it in someone's yard. Alright, so we'll go to this, go to suspension. Did we do the anti-roll bars? Yeah, we did. We got the 120% one. Front springs. So can I do 200% on the springs, and that's all 4 springs as well. There we go. That should help us because we've done the dampers. Those are the springs. The ride height is good on the back. I don't think we need to touch the ride height on the front. I think it's just them. So maximum load is 700 kg, 700 kg. Again, that's 700. Okay, so they all seem to be 700. I might eventually upgrade to the off-road tires, just in case we do spin out again. At least then we'll stand a bit more of a chance of actually getting out. But the height on, well, the ride height overall on this truck at the minute, especially with the trailer on the back, seems to be doing a heck of a lot better. Just, he was going a bit quick, but just giving it the little blips. It's nowhere near as bouncy as it was. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's pull ourselves over here. Clear my throat a little bit. Engine off, hop out. And it wants us to summon a vehicle at a parking spot. Which, yes, that is classed as a parking spot, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to do this one. And we need that. There we go. Visit the vehicle dealership. Okay, well, I guess we'll leave that for next time. And we'll go and visit the vehicle dealership. It's only 300 meters that way, but still. Just a heads up as well, guys. The next episode that will be coming out will be a back-to-back on this one. So, don't be afraid to comment, because I will still read them. If you have suggestions, like I said, I will still go ahead and do them. It's just obviously the next episode that will come out, which will be episode 3. You know, there won't be much opportunity for me to implement you guys' suggestions in that episode, because it would already be recorded, edited, and released. But nonetheless, if you guys like this series that I've got started, hit that like button, subscribe, turn your notifications on, join the Discord as well, guys. I link the Discord in the description of every video. It's also in the bio as well, because if I need you guys' help, that's going to be the best way for me to get a hold of you, or for you to get a hold of me, or to keep updated on the comings and goings of myself. So join the Discord, keep up to date with everything that goes on. If you want to support my other channels as well, go to Twitch, TikTok, Instagram. I'll link all them in the description below. They'll all be in my bio as well. It just helps me out so much. So I'd appreciate it if you could take the time to go out of your way and support me on them as well. But without further ado, we're going to end things here. I'm going to learn how to speak English before I start the next episode. And thank you very much for watching. Bye for now, guys.